Yasu Malaka. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. I hate Jada Pinkett Smith.
Black folks are meant to totally advantage that opportunity. It's like, this t-shirt costs $50. I'm like, $50? Damn.
Well, they selling like buttons and shit.
Oh yeah, they had a whole bunch of stuff today.
I remember like there's some black rally or something. The buttons, that's it? Yes! 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 You're not gonna believe this. Jada Pinkett, you win a bottle of champagne. You know why? Because you just did an interview without mentioning the name Will Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a clip from the Chris Rock show. It was a pretty funny show, by the way. One of my favorite sketches by that show is what to do and what not to do when you get pulled over as a black man. You can see that one on YouTube, of course. But this is all the way from 1997. And this was season 2, episode I don't know. But this is when Chris Rock was able to have a civil conversation with Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, for some reason, when Chris Rock is able to kiss Jada Pinkett Smith on the cheek, nothing happens. Yet, if you make fun of her being the black Sinead O'Connor, and usually at this point I do say rest in peace to someone, but I never liked her either. Listen, I'm Italian. You don't rip up the shit on Saturday Night Live, okay? A picture of the Pope, yeah. Joe Pesci, okay, you know, I know he said what he said, but look, the point is, he should have died, right? I mean, Chris Rock should have easily, you know, been assassinated by Will Smith, you know, and his people there, whatever, you know. At the time, I think it's the same year Men in Black came out, so, you know, he could have, you know, easily taken care of that shit, just swept it under the rug. But it didn't happen, okay? And almost 26 years later, okay, we have a whole different ball game when it comes to Jada Pinkett Smith. She is all over the news. She's coming out with a book. She recently said that Will Smith and her have not been together since 2016. Which makes the entire thing at the Academy Awards completely pointless. I've talked about that in a few podcasts in the past. If you want to check that out, go ahead. If not, I don't care. I'm not getting paid for this. The point is, it's just insane what this woman has done to this man. And at the same time, Will Smith, you know, I'm not saying that he's totally innocent in all this. I mean, I personally don't like the man anymore. I've lost all respect for him. She's a cunt. I mean, it's really that simple. And it really just, you know, shows how easily a woman can demasculate, is that a word? I don't know. A man and just make him feel like absolute shit. So I'd like to know how the fuck we ended up here with Jada Pinkett. I don't know, because for years we didn't hear about her. I mean, she showed up in one of the Matrix movies for a while there, and I don't know, people were pissed off because you couldn't play as Neo in the game, and you know, instead you had to play as you know, her ass, and I don't know, there's a whole fucking thing. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, let's just break this down, okay? So, of course, we got to go to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, because it's free. You know, we're about to hit a recession anytime soon, faster than Will Smith can deliver a slap. And let's just get into it. So, Jada Corinne. Really? Corinne? Karina, maybe. Corinne? Is that a... All right. Pickett Smith, born September 18th, 1971, which I believe makes her a Virgo, which... fuck, that explains everything. Is an American actress and talk show host. If you consider being a talk show host on Facebook a thing. She's the co-host of the Facebook Watch talk show Red Table Talk. Seeing Red, what a shocker. For which she has received a Daytime Emmy Award. Time named her one of 100 most influential people in the world in 2021. I mean, she's not exactly a Nelson Mandela here, you know. I mean, if you get your husband here to do some shit, I mean, is that really, you know, is that helping out the world? Really? Okay. When's the last time anybody even read Time? But anyways, Pickett Smith landed her big break on the sitcom A Different World in 1991, which I'm pretty sure she's been living in ever since. She went on to star in films such as Menace to Society. Oh, the irony. The Nutty Professor, Set It Off. And Scream 2 before her prominent contributions to The Matrix Reloaded, The Matrix Revolutions, and the animated Madagascar films. She returned to television with starring roles on Hawthorne and Gotham. Her other acting roles include Magic Mike XXL, Bad Moms, you have no idea, Girls Trips, she's tripping, and The Matrix Resurrections. In 2002, Pickett Smith launched a music career. No, she didn't. As a leading singer and songwriter for the new metal band Wicked Wisdom. Has anybody ever heard of this music? Really? I mean, in 2005, she published a children's book, Girls Hold Up This World, which landed at number 2 on the New York Times bestsellers list. Along with her husband, quotations there, Will Smith. She has a production company and has producing credits in films, documentaries, and television series. In 2010, she earned a nomination for the Tony Award for Best Musical as a producer for the Broadway musical Fela. And just a few years ago, she was an accomplice to an assault. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand this woman. I really don't understand how a woman like this can actually end up like. I mean, there's no way she looks herself in the mirror and likes who she sees, right? I mean, there's no way. I mean, you know, and again, maybe I'll get some shit for saying a lot of things I will say, and I've already said before. But she's part Jamaican. Okay. African American. Okay. Yeah. From Baltimore. Okay. Piano, tap dance, ballet lessons. Okay, there's a lot of just random shit here that sort of seems to be adding up here. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just wondering, what the fuck is her problem? Like, really? I mean, like you think of her from the outsider's point of view. Okay, she's done a lot of acting. You know, Set It Off, I loved. I'll be honest with you. I think it's a good movie. I like it. You know, it just, you know, the acting, all the accolades here. you're married to clearly a very insecure male. The point is, the kids with their, what they call music. The point is, again, how did she end up like this? You know what I mean? Like, what is does she not know the damage that she's doing to her husband and her kids and just, the public in general? I've often said, like, this family the whole is just, it's one of the worst things to come out of Hollywood. Like, it really is. I mean, especially the last couple of years here, and I don't know what she's trying to prove, but I don't know, maybe we can find out through some facts here. So I went on facts.net here. I don't know, we both have the same haircut apparently. So basically, let's just, I don't know, maybe we can break this shit down here. So, okay, we mentioned, Baltimore, Maryland here. That's where she was born. She entered this world with a passion for performing and would later become one of the most influential figures in Hollywood. Really? I mean, like, according to who? I'm just saying, like, is this for who? Really? I'm just curious. I don't know. Like, I see, a lot of other people that come before her. I'm just, I don't know. Like, are we? I don't know. Actress, singer, songwriter, and businesswoman. Okay. Her multifaceted career has spanned decades and has solidified her status as force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I mean, she's like I don't know, she's like a mini Suge Knight, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's got, Will Smith under her powers there, really? She rose to prominence with her role as Lena James on the sitcom A Different World. Jada Pinkett Smith's charismatic portrayal of Lena captivated audiences and served as a stepping stone for her future success. Okay, all of a sudden she's like Marilyn Streep here. Listen, okay, so let's just get this out of the way here. Her and Tupac fucked, okay? Let's just stop this already. Okay, we have to stop this, okay? The whole thing, like, we were just friends, nothing ever happened. Fuck off. Just stop it. Stop it. She's the first and only woman in human history to actually say, "Oh, I knew Tupac," and as a woman, and said they never did anything. Stop it. You never fucked once. You never had that awkward moment between two friends where you're like, fuck it. We'll fuck once. If it doesn't work out, we at least did it. That's bullshit. I've had that many times. Okay, but the woman's haircut looks like, it's like I'm the one with the shaved head. But the point is, I don't buy any of this. Nobody buys this, man. And recently she's saying that, she didn't want to see, or no, she did see Tupac in jail, and a lot of people don't believe her, and I don't know why she's been lying about this all these years. I don't understand this. I don't know, maybe it's like a private thing, and I sort of get it. Maybe some shit went down between them, and they don't want to talk about it, and she doesn't want to, like, bring up her past or everything, but don't say you never had a relationship or something with Tupac. I mean, stop it. Like, I just, nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. And it was Jada Pinkett Smith is married to actor and professional slapper Will Smith here. This is fuck. I don't need to. We all know that. And you know what? Deep down, maybe Will Smith is kind of like, fuck, man. Like, maybe at the time too. Maybe when they met. Well, I don't know what time they met. Mid-90s. So maybe it would have been around the time or just before. Tupac was killed there, and it's crazy. It's just, and I don't know, maybe he's had to live in that kind of shadow the whole time here. And if anything, recently I saw a picture of what's it called, Hancock here, or whatever the shitty movie was that Will Smith did there. I don't know. They did the poster there where he's wearing the shades there with the toque, hand-cocked. And in the shades, it shows the picture of the last picture of Tupac there, just before he got shot. The last picture that they ever took of him, and it shows like Jada Pinkett, in the lap there, and we all know what's happening. We get it. But I mean, like that, like as a man, that is not an easy thing to see, And most of this probably had to put up with that all his life, whatever. But I don't know, man. It just, I don't know. I don't know why she just can't admit that they had a relationship. I don't understand that. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. The couple has 2 children together. Yeah, we know. Jada Pinkett has appeared in numerous films. Yeah, we know. And then the cartoons there and shows. Yeah, we know. In addition to her acting career, Jada Pinkett Smith is a successful musician. I mean, successful, I mean, that's like saying I'm a successful podcaster, like I do a podcast, but nobody fucking listens. Jada Pinkett Smith is the founder of the production company Overbrook Entertainment. Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. That's all right. She is also a passionate and advocate and has used her platform to raise awareness about important social issues. Right. Way to put your name out there and, make yourself, the strong woman that basically killed a top earning actor's career. That's way to go. I'm sure your 2 kids won't, hate you in the future. Jada Pinkett Smith is a co-host of the popular talk show Red Table Talk. Okay, so I talked about this before. She's listen. This is just a vehicle for her to bitch about fucking everything here. Remember when she was she had the affair with the R&B singer? I don't even know his fucking name. And then the guy ended up being gay later on. So. Again, like really, think about Will Smith. Okay, so again, you're married to a woman who, is I don't know. She clearly is just out to destroy you. She kind of tells him, I'm just assuming, kind of stick up for me and slap this like one of the best comedians of all time for absolutely nothing. Let's keep lying about our relationship. He's got to put up with the whole Tupac thing there. And on top of that, she has an affair with a guy who ends up being a homosexual later. Listen, I probably want to slap somebody too, but at the same time, I don't know, am I going to take it out on someone who, told a G.I. Jane joke? You know what I mean? Does it... is that okay with you, or that kind of even shit out? Really, you feel good about that? Really, yeah. And on top of that, now you're gonna sue him because he told the story in his special there, and he didn't bother suing you or destroying your career. Really, you're gonna make this about you now again? Really, instead of suing your Mr. Clean wife there, you're gonna fucking take it on this guy? Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hollywood now, where we're lucky to see some like a good movie once in a blue moon, and where people can just live like this, where people can just do something wrong, not get punished for it, and they can still sue the person that talks about it. That's the kind of world we're living in. Oh, fuck, there's more. Jesus. She has received numerous awards and accolades throughout her career. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. She's actively involved in philanthropic work. Oh, God. Jada Pinkett Smith has an active presence on social media. Yeah, no shit. She is an advocate for mental health awareness. I'm going to repeat that one more time. She's an advocate for mental health awareness. Forget it. Jada Pinkett Smith. Is that funny that as soon as I said that, you can hear the ambulance? Anyways, Jada Pinkett Smith is a fitness enthusiast, whatever that means. She has a passion for travel and has explored various parts of the world. They're in Hollywood, guys. Go get them. Jada Pinkett Smith is a strong advocate for gender equality. Oh, fuck, I'm not buying any of this shit. She has a close-knit relationship with her family and often sharing sweet moments. Like, stop it. Who wrote this again? Facts.net. Jesus Christ. Like, Jada Pinkett Smith has been praised for her natural beauty. She's got no inner beauty, I'll tell you that much. She's fluent in Spanish. Yeah, okay. Jada Pinkett Smith is an avid reader. Okay, well, okay, she can read. Great. She can't read between the lines. She is a strong advocate for education. Jada Pinkett Smith is a philanthropist dedicated to improving access to education for undeserved communities. Yeah, start at home. She has a deep appreciation for the arts. Yeah, okay. Jada Pinkett Smith is an advocate for her self-care and emphasizes the importance of taking care of one's mental and emotional well-being. That's basically what I think of it. Really? She has a strong social media presence. Yeah, we know that already. Jada Pinkett Smith is a talented businesswoman. No, she's not. She's an advocate for animal rights. Okay, start with your husband. Jada Pinkett Smith is a strong believer in the power of positive thinking. Get the fuck at it. She is an active supporter of various charitable causes, including organizations focused on children's health and well-being. Starting your own kids. As the talented musician, shut up. Jada Pinkett Smith is a role model for aspiring actors. No. Again, that's like saying like I'm an advocate for skinny people. No. She has a strong connection to her African roots and is proud of her heritage. Yeah, I'm sure they're proud of you. She values kindness and empathy. I can't even fucking say the word empathy. I can say it, but I can't fucking actually say it and believe it. Her unique sense of fashion has made her a style icon. No, it hasn't. What is she, the Black Elton John? Fuck off. Jada Pinkett Smith is a trailblazer. No, Clyde Drexler is a trailblazer, okay? And he's bald, and he's someone that we actually like and respect. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, this is all fucking bullshit. This is fucking crazy. I mean, holy cow. I mean, what the fuck? She must have wrote this. I mean, there's no fucking way this website wrote this. There's no way. What is it again? Facts.net. What the fuck? You guys. Whose fucking asses are you kissing? Jesus Christ. Oh, I want to fucking end this already. Okay, let's go to imdb.com because, I don't know, Rotten Tomatoes is, I don't know, it's just as rotten as her fucking husband. Okay, so the first thing that she was on here was a show called True Colors. How many times am I going to have to say, like, oh, the irony with this one? I mean, really? Like, some jokes just write themselves. What is this show? A new middle-class interracial blended family deals with life's issues with love and humor. Okay, so obviously she didn't learn anything from working on this show. Okay. Then she was on a show called The Trials of Rosie O'Neill. Then she was actually on an episode of Doogie Howser. All right, fair enough. Okay. She was actually on an episode of 21 Jump Street too, the TV show. There you go. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing a pattern here. Johnny Depp always has to deal with abusive women. A Menace to Society. Here we go. Okay, so great movie. Okay, a lot of people always go back and forth, Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood. Two completely different movies in my opinion. Okay, first of all, the opening to Menace to Society, I mean, those first 10 minutes is insane. I mean, it's one of the best openers to a movie I've ever seen. It's a real, I don't know, if you fall asleep during that, there's something wrong with you. Okay, but excellent movie, really good performances. I mean, Jada Pickett was fine in it. I mean, nothing really crazy. I mean, obviously Lawrence Tate, who played O-Dog, I mean, he did a fucking great job. I mean, Jesus, the guy still scares me to this day. His brother acts too. I remember seeing him in the Red Men and Method Man show there. Tyrene Turner played Kane, of course. Yeah, like I said, if you watch these two guys in the first opening scene, it is, holy fuck, it is crazy. Samuel Jackson is actually in this. Not for a lot, for a little bit. It's one of those, apparently Samuel Jackson, I heard, was in over 50 films in just the 90s alone. So, I mean, yeah, you got some good people here. You got the two store owners here, Jun Kyoto Liu and Toshi Toda. And I mean, listen, I learned from a very young age, okay, you do not make fun of a black guy's mom. It is, yeah, or else you're going to have one of those show up to your door. Anthony Johnson, Brandon Hammond, Glenn Plummer, Reginald Ballard, who, he played Brahman. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in this. Oh, yeah, that's right. He played Brahman in Martin there. Nothing. Just chilling. Candy Alexander, Eugene Lee, James Pickens Jr. Yeah, good little cast. Apparently Tupac was supposed to play Sharif in this one. I don't know, something to do with the director. They got into a fight, didn't work out, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. That's a tale for another time. But then again, it would be interesting to see those two. I mean, obviously they were in the TV show together, but I don't know. They could be in the same movie together. But I don't know. Maybe they would have never left a trailer. Who knows? The point is, ladies and gentlemen, very good movie. And I want to point out one thing, too, that someone else pointed out, and I saw a few months ago there. The scene at the end where, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie yet, but Kane, gets shot at the end, he dies, whatever. But then it shows all these images in his head, or I assume that they were in his head or the future or whatever. They show one scene where O-Dog is being arrested and goes to, I don't know, they put him in the police car or whatever. You don't see that scene in the movie. So is that kind of assuming that he does get arrested because they sent in the tape to the FBI of him shooting the two people in the store? I always wondered that. I don't know. So I'm just assuming, or is that all in Kane's head? I don't know. I'm not sure. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great movie. If you have the chance, see it. And Jada Pinkett was good in this movie. I'll give her that. I mean, she wasn't in it for, well, I don't know. She's maybe the third or fourth lead in, whatever. But good little movie. So, yeah, definitely check it out. But like I said before, Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood are two completely different movies. Okay, so I personally don't think that's a good comparison. I think they're both excellent. Rest in peace to John Singleton. Yeah, and both very good movies. I would definitely check out both movies. Obviously, I was talking about Boys in the Hood before with John Singleton, but the writers and directors Albert Hughes and Alan Hughes. Actually, what's his name? Tiger Williams also helped write that as well. Check out what the Hughes brothers have done over the years. They've done some really cool shit. So, yeah, definitely check out both movies. All right, there you go. So, there you go. A Different World. It's a different world. It's a different world. Okay, so there's that famous episode where Tupac showed up on the episode there. Again, listen, even there you could see the chemistry between these two. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why she keeps denying. I don't know. Like, but again, typical Virgo, always got to be in control and all that. And, and I'm an Aries. I'm going to fucking call her out on this shit. So again, I'm not buying that nothing ever happened or whatever, Yeah, but it was a good little show. Different world. It was all right. I mean, it was, I guess it was a spinoff from the one character from the Cosby Show there. And I don't know, I don't know, she was able to escape Cosby's lair there. But yeah, so a good little show. She's in a movie called The Inkwell. Gerald Levert, how many times? Rest in peace to him. Always had a good voice. A lot of people, I actually, here's the irony. He did the song with Chris Rock. No sex in the champagne room. No, positively, absolutely no sex in the champagne room. No, no, no. Gemini, you're going to die twice. Jason's lyric. This movie sounds familiar. I don't know why. Yeah, I think I saw this movie a while ago. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, it's got Tretch by Naughty by Nature, of course. By the way, man, I hope he gets that feature with Eminem, because I know Eminem always liked Tretch as well. So I heard he's going to come out with an album, and hopefully you get to hear a collaboration with these guys, of course. Alan Payne, Bokeem Woodbine, Eddie Griffin. Funny motherfucker. I always love that dude. That's Land Ho. If you listen to him, you'll get the reference. Susan Douglas, Lisa Nicole Carson, Lamar J. Tate, which I just mentioned was Tate's brother there. Yeah, I haven't watched this one in a while, but yeah, check it out for sure. A Low Down Dirty Shame. Oh boy, there you go. There you go. Okay, so this is, oh, now I'm getting 90s nostalgic here. Watching Low Down Dirty Shame, Mo Money, Blank Man. Oh, forget it. Anyways, different times. Different times. People didn't give a fuck about PC culture. Forget it. Anyways. Oh, I miss those days. Anyways, yeah, good little comedy. I liked it. I think it get the best rating here, 5.9 out of 10. Good soundtrack, though. I will say that for sure. So you got Keenan Ivory Wayans, director and writer. Of course, we all love Keenan, for basically creating one of the best sketch shows of all time with In Living Color. And I don't know, some people came out of there. I don't know, some guy named Jim Carrey and Jennifer Lopez, Jamie Foxx, is that it? Yeah. Yeah, so... Again, I'm just kidding, but anyways, an ex-cop, now a private detective, takes on the search for the millions stolen by a drug lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we just lost Richard Roundtree. I just want to say that. I just found this out yesterday, and rest in peace to him. He was Shaft. He's fucking awesome, and you gotta understand, like, that generation, especially, Keenan Ivory Wayans, all these people, like, they grew up loving a guy like that. So this movie is kind of reminiscent to, like, like Shaft and all that. So it was cool to see that. So I like this movie. I thought it was funny. And I will give Jada Pinkett Smith credit on this one. There is one point where they're arguing back and forth, him and Keenan, and they're talking about they mention Muhammad Ali, and then she says, Muhammad Ali can't even spell Muhammad Ali. Mm-hmm. No, you didn't. I had the last little parts there. But anyways, this is a good little movie. I liked it. I like when Keenan is singing to the dogs there to distract them. I thought that was funny. But yeah, there you go. I would check it out. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. How many of these movies did they make? They made a few of them, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know if I saw this one. I remember the TV show. Tupac Temptations, music video. Girl in Red Lingerie, uncredited. Really? I don't remember that. I'm trying to... Okay. Well, your friends, you help your friends out. You want to be in my video? Sure, why not? You want to lie about that we ever had an affair? Sure, why not? The Nutty Professor. Okay, so again, good little soundtrack, good little movie. You know, yeah. She didn't show up in the second one. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Maybe you know, but it was a good looking out for Eddie Murphy. You know, for a fat guy like that to get a chick like that. Hey, you know, that's it. There are chubby chasers out there. I can absolutely vouch for that. So, but this is a funny movie. I always enjoyed the movie. Everyone thought the second one was funnier. I can't disagree with that because the first one only had so many moments with the family, and those were all always the funnier parts. So, and they always say when like comedians dress up or makeup, whatever, that's when they can truly be even more funnier. You know, perfect example of that, obviously Will Ferrell in Anchorman. You know, being Ron Burgundy. So, but yeah, I tend to agree with that. But again, Eddie Murphy, he's one of the goats. I'm still waiting for Beverly Hills Cop 4 to come out soon. I think it's coming out on Netflix. So I don't know. Listen, between him and Adam Sandler, they're getting some very nice checks off Netflix over the years. But yeah, definitely check out the Nutty Professor. Then what was his name? Case came out with the song. Yeah. Honey, tease me, hold me tight and don't let go, baby. I'm about to explode. Oh yeah. Man, were we gonna bring back slow jams, man? Fuck, man. This is fucking fuck it. If these walls could talk, man, the fucking Smith's household could talk. Jesus Christ. God, can you imagine what happens behind the scenes of that shit? Anyways, yeah, it's a movie she did. Set it off. Okay, so 6.9 rating. Sorry, I always laugh at that. Probably the best movie she ever did. I can't think of another one. I mean, this is a great little cast here. Okay, you got Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, Vivica A. Fox, Kimberly Elise. I think I'm saying that right. Blair Underwood, who I just assumed fucked all four of these women. John C. McGinley, always funny. Yeah, good little cast, guys. You know, good little heist movie, whatever. You know, you got Gray Gray directing it, or Gary Gray. I'm sorry, my bad. You know, I'm white. Sorry. Yeah, but great little movie, guys. Desperation drives four inner senior women to bank robbery in Los Angeles. Then they start mistrusting each other. Oh boy, can I ever see a bank robbery movie where it just ends well? You know. Without someone, you know, going away sad in a bus. I mean, Jesus Christ. Never ends. Never ends. But the point is, this is a great movie. You know, despite what you think of Jada today, obviously. That's a good little soundtrack, too. How's it gonna be? 'Cause hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Have the right to lose control. Don't let go. Ugh. What happened, bro? What happened to music, man? Fuck, like, remember when we used to go see these movies, you know, and then we see these movies, you know, and for the most part, we'd be like, wow, that kicks ass, or it'd be like, that's all right. And then we'd go get the soundtrack after. It'd always be a kick-ass soundtrack. Fuck, man. I miss En Vogue. I miss Foxy Brown. I miss everything about the 90s, man. What happened? What happened? What the fuck happened to music? And the fucking everyone's rapping over the same beat for the last 15 years. Fuck this. Moving on. Princess Mononoke. All right. Movie she was in. Scream 2. Didn't like it. I love the first Scream movie. The first Scream movie is a classic. But like I said, you know, every time they make one of these movies, like Child's Play, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, Nightmare on Elm Street, the third one is good. I'll give it that. It's not better than the first one. The first one is still fucking funny. When he's running down the street there in the alleyway, I was laughing my ass off. But the point is, you know, just make one and that's it. But of course, they got to make more money. And I don't know, she was in this one and I don't know what to tell you. You know, what are you going to do? What are you gonna do? You gotta get a paycheck, right? It is what it is. Isn't this the one with? Yeah, this is the one with Lee Schreiber. At one point, like the whole room is filled with gas, and yet for some reason he lights the lighter, and there's a good at least 5 seconds before the shit explodes. I mean, you know, I mean, these fuckers would have been, dead. I forget. Why am I explaining this? We all know it's whatever. It's a movie. Woo. Woohoo! I never saw this one. I love Tommy Davidson. Very funny dude. Dave Chappelle was in this too, really? Holy shit. All right. I never saw this one. But I did listen to the soundtrack with Nate Dogg featuring Warren G. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. They can come closer than close. Yeah, yeah. Original they never will be. We're coming from coast to coast. Yeah, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Original they never will be. Nobody does it better. Wow. Make you say go now. Listen, what the fuck happened to music, man? Like, it used to be so good and soulful, and, the lyrics were cool, and you can understand what the fuck people were saying, and it didn't sound like someone at a shitty auction. Fuck, man. Ed Burns was right in that Will Smith episode. Listen, moving on. She was in an episode of Ellen. Okay. Will Smith, just the two of us. Okay, what are you going to do? He could have said no. He could have got Vivica A. Fox, but whatever. Okay, Return to Paradise. Great movie. Good movie. Although I absolutely don't remember her in this movie. It's a good movie with Joaquin Phoenix and Vince Vaughn. Anne Heche, rest in peace. We just lost her recently. This is when Vince Vaughn wasn't doing comedies yet. He was doing the more serious shit. But very good movie. If you got the chance, check it out. Blossoms and Veils. Veils? Veil? No, how do you... Veils. I didn't see it. Welcome to Hollywood, which is something that family should have learned a long time ago. Bamboozled is what we've been feeling the last 25 years of this marriage. Kingdom Come. How's this not familiar? Kingdom Come. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Yeah. The Cool J movie with Whoopi Goldberg, where, Cedric Entertainer, he had, I don't know, all of a sudden he got the shits. The point is, this is from a play, and then they made it into a movie. It's actually a good little movie. I like it. 5.5 out of 10. I don't know. You could boost it up to a 6 or 6.5, maybe. I don't know. I think it's all right. I liked it. Ali. Okay, well, listen. I think he got nominated for Best Actor for this one. I didn't see the big deal in this performance. I gotta be honest with you. I thought this movie was meh. I was okay. I felt they left a lot out of this movie, out of Muhammad Ali's life. There's a great 4-part special that PBS had. Each episode is like 2 hours, but it's a long one. It's like 8 hours of Muhammad Ali's life. But I'm telling you, like, ladies and gentlemen, you got to check it out. It is excellent. That's the real story there. Watch that. I guarantee you'll love it. But this, I don't know. I even forgot she was in this one too. Will Smith featuring Jada Pinkett Smith. 1,000 Kisses. It's not worth it. Maniac Maggie. Well, you're gonna have to replace Maggie with Jada, but whatever. How bad is it that one of the best rappers of all time, Jadakiss, shares the name Jada with, did you see Jadakiss at the fucking verses with Dipset. I knew the Locks were going to win. A lot of people say, you're full of shit. I'm like, no, you're full of shit, dickhead. I knew they were going to win. Okay, so you can go fuck yourselves there. And Jada fucking killed it. He took over that night. I didn't know he was that funny either. I don't know. I remember seeing him in those Allen Iverson commercials. I know everything, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. The Matrix Reloaded. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be the role that Aaliyah was supposed to have before she tragically died in that plane crash. Rest in peace to her. So I think Jada was the one that took over this one. I heard a thing that they made like these video games, and you could either play as some random white guy that wasn't Neo, Keanu Reeves, or you could play as her. A lot of people complained about that, but apparently I heard like she made like $20 million just off the video game alone. So, shit, that's pretty good. But I fucking hated this movie. I remember watching the first one. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking classic. And the second one was just a complete piece of shit. I mean, I was like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. I do not know. Like, even I saw a thing with Quentin Tarantino where he says, like, he's listing his top movies, whatever, the last 20, 30 years or something. And he said I would put The Matrix in, but they made Matrix 2 and 3. So I couldn't have, it's a perfect analogy. It really is, because the other two just ruined it. And then they made a fourth one. Oh, fuck. But anyways, I didn't like this one. Enter the Matrix video game. I just talked about that. She made her money there. Okay. Matrix Revolutions. It's even worse than the second one, if you could believe that one. I couldn't even get through that one. I mean, the second one, I'm just like, okay, something's gonna happen. And okay, the highway scene, whatever. Anyway, whatever. Collateral. Okay, so good movie with Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise. I like this movie, although a little bit of a spoiler alert. Okay, so if you want to go ahead a little bit, go ahead. But if you haven't seen this movie, right in the beginning, you see Jada Pinkett's character. And I'm thinking to myself, like she's just in it for a minute and then she disappears. So I'm thinking to myself, like, right off the bat, this is almost a dead giveaway that her character is going to come back at the end and has to do something with the end. And surprise, surprise, it did. So I thought that was kind of a bad move the way they did that. But not her fault, but just, I don't know, the way they wrote the story. But other than that, it's a pretty good movie. I wish Tom Cruise would make more movies like this, but what are you going to do? I just found out now that it's going to be another, 2 years till 2025 till we get the part 2 reckoning of Mission Impossible, which they're not even going to name it that anymore. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Madagascar. Okay, like I said, worst case scenario, voice work, easy money. Reign Over Me. I didn't like this one. It's got Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle. I'm not a fan of it. I got to be honest with you. I love Sandler, man. Sandler's my childhood, but I don't know. He's got kind of like a Bob Dylan thing kind of going here. But yeah, I don't know. And again, I didn't even remember that Jada Pinkett was in this movie. So yeah, there you go. Alicia Keys, Superwoman. She was in the music video there. Alicia Keys, she is awesome. And your husband, Swiss Beats, is one of my favorite producers of all time. He is fucking awesome too. Jada Pinkett, not so much. Then she was in a movie called The Women. Then Human Contract, Madagascar, Escape to Africa. Mary, Madagascar. Okay, so she's getting that voiceover money pretty well. Pretty good. Then she's in the TV series Hawthorne. I mentioned that before. I never heard of it. Men in Black 3, which if you could, I own a Men in Black. Oh no, Men in Black 2 I saw and it sucked. Yeah, I never watched Men in Black 3, so I got nothing there. Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. Oh fuck, they just keep going, eh? Look at this. Madly Madagascar. Holy fuck. Magic Mike XXL. I'm straight, so I never saw this. Bad Moms. Bad Moms was kind of like what's that movie that came out in the 90s with what's his name there? The guy that was in Christian Slater. There you go. Yeah, what was it called? Very Bad Things. So it's kind of on the level of that movie, sort of. I mean, I guess I don't. Yeah, Gotham TV show, obviously. I enjoyed this show. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, someone I forgot who said this. They said it's almost like a serious version of the Adam West version of Batman, and I guess it is. But I'll say this: all the bad guys in this show fucking killed it. I mean, you know, and I gotta say, like, she was actually good in this. I mean, yeah, she was only in 28 episodes. She showed up at the end there, but I mean, yeah, like like I said, all these guys that, I mean, everyone did a good job. They got Ben McKenzie there from the OC. I don't know. He worked on one hit show on the Fox. You might as well put him in another one. Didn't his wife, the one that she married, I forgot her name, the good-looking woman there. Was she Italian or? I don't know. Did she leave her husband at the time for him? I mean, this guy, this guy's, he's got must have a huge, I mean, Batman's got a big dick. Oh, no, he didn't play Batman. He played Gordon. There you go. Okay, so Gordon's got a big dick too. There you go. Yeah. All these guys just going to take your women. Don't take Jada, though. If you take Jada, you're going to get slapped and hit, and I don't know, maybe Will Smith will make a diss song nobody will care about. But anyways, like I said, the bad guys, what was his name? Robin Lord Taylor, who played Oswald, Penguin, fucking phenomenal. Corey Michael Smith, Edward Nygma, again, awesome. The guy played Alfred, too, Sean Pertwee, yeah, good job there. Yeah, who else you got here? Kelly P. Williams, Jessica Lucas, Michael Chiklis. He was in the show too, really? Fuck, I forgot about that, yeah. Representing for the Baldies. Yeah, the guy who played Batman, what was his name? David Mazouz. You know what, now I think about it, looking at the picture here, this guy's got to be Greek. Fuck. No, a Greek Batman? Yeah, heads up. Awesome. Donnell Logue, always liked, can play the serious role and the funny guy. He had a good show on Fox too. So yeah, again, you know, all these people on Fox there, they remember, you know, who paid the bills in the beginning there. Carmen B. Condova, so yeah, Selena, she did a great job too. Yeah, really well cast show. I like this show a lot. I mean, again, it was kind of campy at times, but I mean, it lasted 5 years, so I thought it was pretty good, man. I mean, it's got a pretty good rating, 7.8 out of 10. So, yeah, Jada helped at the end there, and there you go. If you're a Batman fan, I'd check it out. Girls Trip. I didn't see this one. No. If you're, I don't know, it looks like, yeah, if you're, I assume if you're a girl, you'll probably like this trip. Angela Has Fallen. I assume she did. The Matrix Resurrections. She was in the new one, really? Fuck, I don't remember. I couldn't get through that one either. I mean, that was a piece of shit too. The Equalizer TV series. Listen, unless Denzel's part of it, I don't care. No disrespect to Queen Latifah, nothing like that, but I don't know. And the last thing she's done is the show called Queen Cleopatra, which has a whopping 1.1 rating, which I've... ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even making this up. This is the lowest rated show I've ever seen on IMDb. 1.1 out of 10. Holy fuck! It's on Netflix. Docudrama about Queen Cleopatra, obviously, of Egypt, of the Ptolemaic. I think I said that right. Lineage from Macedonia, Greece, represent, that ruled for 21 years between the years of 51 BC and 30 BC, ending with her suicide. 1.1 out of 10. Holy fuck, that is, Jesus Christ. Wow. I've never seen that. That's and that's the most recent thing she's done. She's got some other things coming up. There's a Girls Trip 2, which is, I'm assuming, the sequel to the other one there. Red Zone, spelled with 2 D's. Tia Maggie, a single mother who steps forward to help her sons and their high school football teammates, the Bros, heal after the murder of their best friend, Dominic Red. Okay, so far just Jada's in there, and all right, we shall see. And the last one is Moe's World. Please let it be about The Simpsons. Please let it be about The Simpsons. Fuck. Okay, no. The spirit of the deceased 11-year-old boy acts as the guardian of his family and friends in the working class neighborhood he left behind. Okay, well, that's I don't know. It's a few more jobs than the husband's got. That's for sure. I mean, I don't know. He's just gonna ride that bad boys world forever, I guess. I mean, I don't know. No one else is gonna hire him for shit. But yeah. So, guys, I mean, yeah, you could still have a career, you know, behind all this bullshit, you know, lying about dating and having a relationship with one of the greatest rappers of all time, Tupac, rest in peace. Making 1 out of 20 movies we've seen. Embarrassing the fuck out of your husband and kids. I don't know, guys. I mean, this whole family is just fucked. I just don't understand. I don't understand how. I understand how a woman like this could live with herself. I don't get it, you know. And on top of everything, now she's gonna release a book, you know, saying all this shit. And I mean, it just like it really just boils down to money and attention. And I don't understand it. I really don't. And I was hoping for a Set It Off Part 2, but then I remembered they all died. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like her. She's just a horrible human being. I understand how people like this can live with themselves, but then again, that is the wonderful world of Hollywood, where you can be a bitch and you can still have a career. And honestly, maybe she'll change her ways. Who the fuck knows? Maybe over time. You never know with people. But until then, even with the Cisco haircut, wasn't the thong song on the Nutty Professor 2 soundtrack? Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, it was. That's why I thought, yeah, they did a remix version with Foxy Brown in there. Fuck, I missed that old school R&B thumping and thongs and asses jiggling. Fuck, man. What a time to be alive. But anyways, oh yeah, and I think Cisco got sued for saying the part "Living the Vida Loca" in the song, because apparently Ricky Martin there, sorry, has rights to that. So there you go. There you go. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, actually, wait. She had alopecia. She can't grow hair. What the fuck is going on? Wait, what? But I digress. I hate Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
I have so many questions. So do I. I have so many
It
questions.
was the strangest kind of revelation to realize that these two people have had separate lives. I mean, they have not called each other husband and wife in all of those years.
Except for the appearance everywhere they went.
Except for the appearances, right? Including at the Oscars.
Yes.